What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. We're about to react to again to my fellow UCLA Bruins. Why Carey Wilder? Why defy and conquer? Keep working on the masses. So I have not watched any of the political video. I did react to Bryson Gray, and I got more dislike than like. That does not bother me at all. I man, do you think all these dislike going to change my opinion? Hell no. Like those who know me know where I stand politically. I will never stand with Trumpers, and nothing that Trumpers say can ever change my mind. With that being said, like Carey Wedler, I know she's not a Trumper. Like we have different political views. But at least the way she present herself, like she present herself, respectfully, and she in the way that she does things, like she does her own research, and she come across as an intellectual. And that could be said with a lot of with a lot of Bruins. But with Carey Welder, and like I said, I don't agree with every single thing that she say. But like I said, but I don't find anything that you said that is wrong. But again, disagreement doesn't automatically mean wrong. So let's get to it.
This is a friendly reminder for Republicans and Democrats. You hate each other so much because you both fear the other side will use the power of government to force you to submit to and fund policies and practices you don't agree with, never consented to, and find morally atrocious. Whether that's gun control.
And you know what? That's why I'm not really a Democrat, and I'll never be a Republican. Like back then, like early in like 2008, I would have said yes, I'm a Democrat, and I would have said I'm a Democrat for life. And I know a lot of people would have said the same thing. Especially when Obama won it. Yes, I'm a Democrat. Yes, Obama. Yes, this and that. Yeah. But now, like, my opinion has changed so much since then. It's like, now I know that Democrats just don't give a damn about us, especially for a minority. Like I said, like I keep saying in all the other videos, I keep I keep referring to Stevie Wonder when he say, "I live in the ghetto. You only come and visit me around election time." And that song is called Big Brother, by the way. Check that out. It's actually a pretty good song. And I'll talk more about that once I start doing album reviews. When I talk about his album, talking about that also contain "You Are the Sunshine of My Life" and what that other song, very superstitious. Like that's some other time. Like I said, the Democrat, they only pretend that they give a crap about us, but we all know they really don't. And Republican, we know they don't give a fuck about us. Let's be honest.
And taxpayer-funded abortions, or throwing kids in cages, or incarcerating people for selling plants because it's the law. None of the corruption, mass surveillance, police brutality, endless wars, economic devastation, intergenerational debt, or cruel and unusual punishments across the board would be possible without the violent mechanism and institution of government. You currently spend your time and energy vilifying your fellow humans and vying for power over the violent machine, for control over these perceived enemies so they can't get control of it and use it over you. And your propaganda box perpetually confirms this reality, reminding you your opponents are less than human, that their threats.
And that's sad too. That's sad. You read this on social media too. You do that. You read this on social media. It's all the Democrats' fault. Especially here in California, where there's a homeless crisis, and that's going on. Oh, look, it's all these damn Democrats are doing this. Or even when somebody gets shot, the damn Republicans, they don't give a fuck about the gun laws or something. It's like how about this stop fucking blaming each other and try to come together and try to solve these issues. We opposite on certain issues, but a lot of issues we're more similar than you think. But it's like come on. And that's why, I know I did say, that, but you know what the crazy thing about it is? Democrats and Republicans are similar, but not for the right reason. Like both Democrats and Republicans, they don't they all for bombing children in the middle, bombing people in the Middle East. They all for taking money from the Wall Street. They all for incarcerating people. For ludicrous thing, and people like to picture California. I know I'm talking left field now, but I'm talking taking California as a at the progressive or liberal utopia. Where you know, like if you ever go to law school or you ever go to like paralegal classes or anything like that, you know that a lot of the California laws are more conservative than you think. But I digress.
Wash. Yet without the aggression and authority of government, hardly any of the things you fear and hate your political counterparts for would be possible. You fear your ideological opponents almost entirely because of the state authority they would use against you. If you want to escape the endless loop of chasing power only to have the pendulum of control swing back toward your enemies, who will have ruling class parasites control you just as much as you do the same to them, refocus your opposition and defiance away from your fellow victims of government violence and authority. Instead, place it on the machine responsible for the oppression you fear and seek power over others.
And that's why it's hilarious when people say, "Oh, Biden will fight get the machine. Oh, Trump will fight get the machine." No, and failure to realize that they're both are part of the machine, and not the total machine. It's like what George Carlin said: "It's one big party, and you're not invited," or something. I think that's a correct quote. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks.
To escape. Your democracy isn't civilized, and your republic is incompatible with freedom because whatever story your public school education and your screens may tell you about the state, under all the flowery rhetoric, its only language is violence. Don't hurt people and don't take their stuff. No exceptions for anyone, including the biggest perpetrator of theft and violence throughout history.
IRS.
That would be government. Thank you.
I know what? Like I said about Carey Wedler, do I necessarily agree with everything she say? Not really. But I'm not gonna bash her or anything because, like I say, she's she does her own research. She doesn't say anything that is ridiculous. Unlike people like Bryson Gray or or other people, or even people who are on the left side. Me, I consider myself liberal, but I don't consider myself like mainstream, like neon liberal. People who fake the funk and shit like that. You guys are just as fake as anyone else. But I digress. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Carey Wedler? Do you guys agree with what she say, or do you guys disagree? Why or why not? Comment down below, leave a like and subscribe to your boy. You can check out my previous Carey Wedler video right here. Peace, love, and rock and roll.